Good evening, my friends. Late evening. This time I will be in English. Subject is নিমসার নৈমিষারণ্য চক্রতীর্থ in Netaji mystery. In Netaji mystery literature, these words are there. চক্রতীর্থ, নিমসার, নৈমিষারণ্য, ধর্মশালা, all these things. And to understand this, one should have a geographical idea of this area. Unfortunately, I did not visit this area. For the first time I have gone there. 30 years back I should have gone there. Because that time some of the persons were living. And from Bengal side, Somar Guho, Sunil Das, Sunil Gupta were all these persons living. Had I been there, I could have been in a position to verify the geographical area with the history. As I had no idea of the geography of this area, questions did not rise in my mind to identify specific areas, because all these words were only in mind: Neemsar, নৈমিষারণ্য, চক্রতীর্থ and ধর্মশালা. Dharmshala was about 300 meter away from the Chakratirtha, where Leeladi stayed for 1 week from 21st March to 31st March. It will appear that along with Somar Guho, Shailodi and Onil Das, that famous man, INA related man, Onil Das, was given a letter to take 12 of firearms from the Japanese arms depot on 17th August in Bangkok. And with those weapons, Onil Das went into darkness. And that Onil Das is again appearing here in Neemsar, trying to meet Bhagavanji along with Leeladi, Somar Guho and Shailodi, all these things. Very important. But the fact is, Bhagavanji did not directly meet any of them, not even Leeladi. And Leeladi's diary is published already in Oi Mahamanobhasha. And exactly that diary is being corroborated by evidence of Sant Sharma, that is Kanha, in Justice Mukherjee Commission in August 2001, when he was aged 92 years. His residence is Sitapur, where his 12-page document is evidence signed by him and cross-examined by us. The important area is this Sant Sharma has seen Netaji in 1938-39, and also meeting the same man In this Shivalaya and Chakratirtha area, in March 1963, very important, and as per this deposition, before 1963, there is no mention about his contact with the mystery man, Bhagavanji. And here, this Srikanta Sharma Kanha is a man in between the team from Calcutta who is residing in Dharmashala and Bhagavanji in his mysterious place of Shivalaya. And Shivalaya is temples are many there in Neemsar area. As Shivalaya claimed by Srikanta Sharma, that is no more in existence. And other Shivalayas are there, like one Shiv temple, Gokarna Shiv, is situated inside the Chakratirtha. That picture and video I have given in the Facebook. And another thing is that before Liladi, the man who accidentally came across contact with the Bhagavanji is Professor Atul Sen. Professor Atul Sen went to Neemsar for recovery of his health sometime around August 1962 and stayed there few weeks. During that stay, he came accidentally in contact with the Bhagavanji. After returning to Calcutta in Calcutta, Professor Atul Sen on 28th August 1962 wrote a long letter to Nehru of 2 pages that we have got from declassified PMO files. And also within 3 days, Nehru wrote back to Atul Sen. In that letter, Atul Sen has clearly written that he has met Subhash Chandra somewhere in India and many other things. And after this, Bhagavanji stopped any communication with Professor Atul Sen. He disconnected. He did not like Professor Atul Sen writing on the subject to Nehru. And after returning to Calcutta, Atul Sen communicated this news secretly to Liladi, and Liladi communicated this thing to Dilip Rai and Professor R.C. Majumdar and some other persons, very in a closed circuit secretly. But is it the earliest contact in August 1962 by Professor Atul Sen? No. There is further record of Dr. Pavitra Mohan Rai. Pavitra, as per the records of Pavitra Mohan Rai, preserved in different places, there is a record of 30th May 1962. There is a long 3-page letter in English to Dr. Pavitra Mohan Rai from Bhagavanji. From this letter, it is clear that before this May 62, there is contact established. That is still a mystery. From when? Bhagavanji entered through Nepal, through Manas Sarovar, Himalaya, then Nepal, then to this country, India. And there is a big map from Russia, through Mongolia, China to India, which we have found from the trunks of the Faizabad treasury. And Another source is Sejda Suresh Chandra Bose. Sejda Suresh Chandra Bose has got an independent contact line with Bhagavanji, and that is separate, independent of Ladi, independent of Prof. Atul Sen, and independent of Dr. Pavitra Mohan Rai. As per these volumes, Oma or Oma Osses, 2 volumes, and Mahakal Kathan volume 1, 2, here the original things, original manuscripts. Here it is clear that Bhagavanji is shedding tears about Sejda Suresh Chandra Bose. And Suresh Chandra Bose is shedding tears and very cautious, very careful to conceal all whereabouts, whatever available to him, to conceal for protection of his brother Netaji Bhagavanji Mohan. Very sensitive, very careful. And definitely after crossing Himalayas, it is natural. The brother will contact his only surviving senior brother, Suresh Chandra Bose. Quite natural. And he possibly gave message. That's why Sejda Suresh Chandra Bose gave direction to Sunil Krishna Gupta, his junior associate, to go to Nepal. And Sunil Krishna Gupta and team searched in Nepal. That clearly means that Suresh Chandra Bose has a separate independent route of contact. Very sacred. And subsequently, whatever we have coming, now I feel 30 years back I should have gone there to Neemsar. Having some idea, because that geographical knowledge could help me to ask question that time the living persons who are related to this episode, either Professor Samar Guha or Sunil Das or Sunil Gupta or even this Sant Sharma, to specifically know what happened where, what was the more details about this mysterious chapter of Mahakal, Indian history. And naturally, whatever I am telling, whatever I may write in future is bound to remain incomplete. And the persons who are there, who had some research on this subject when I went there, was away from the area, they are not available. Future contacts with them, future informations may clarify some of my confusions. Let me stop here now. And today, again, let me summarize the contact of Leeladi in 63 March. Before that, Pavitra Mohan. Before that is Professor Atul Sen. August 1962. Even Pavitra Mohan Rai before that. And Sejda Suresh Chandra Bose has an independent contact line. All very sacred. All very sacred. For safety of this Mahakal and his activities. Good night. Some friends wanted me to tell in English. Let it remain recorded and let them see it from YouTube. Thank you. Good night.